Come on. It's fast breaks. Listen. We back with another one.
Fast breaks, yeah, we coming with the takes. Never early, never late, but we always push the pace, yeah. And we really study tape, y'all just view the highlights. Man, we really watching games, yeah. You just watch from the stands. We run 3-man weeks, Paul, Dre, and Allen, yeah. Way more than a fan, we got love for the game. We don't have to pretend. Got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. I'm the run the fast break, throw me the outlet. Yeah, we got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. Time to run the fast break, throw me the outlet. We on the break, it's fast break. We on the break, it's fast break. Let's go.
Be coming at you live on location. Y'all can probably guess where I'm at. WNBA Finals action in New York City. New York City, check me out.
Let's go.
It's lit.
Let's go.
Live on location.
One of many trips coming to New York City this
One
year.
of many chips this year, bro. Let's go, bro.
Come on.
Come on. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Look at Spike.
Where's Spike at? Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, yeah. All right, I see Pharaoh live on location at the
Let me
Liberty
get a
game.
rebound, please. Outlet!
Yes, sir.
We on fast break. Take it away, fellas. Take it away. I'm locked in.
We locked in. We are
It's lit.
Fast
It's
Break.
lit.
Fast Breaks family. Welcome to this is probably our first Thursday episode in years. But welcome to a Thursday episode, family. This is what we doing now. I'm Dre. That's Alan on my left, and below us, but never last. Never actually below us is our man Paul. Coach Paul, we call this man. A little ensemble called Fast Breaks. As Pharaoh said, we got the outlet. We're on the fast break, and here we go. How y'all feeling tonight, fellas?
Shit like this about to win the chip. That's for how.
That's a fact.
Listen, I'm pushing the narrative. I'm not hiding. I am proud of my team. I'm confident in my team, and I'm saying that every episode we winning the chip. Barring hell, we're winning the chip. Every single. They're gonna know. They're gonna know who first said it on these internet airwaves.
And who said it first? Coach Paul. That's who said it first. Come on, man.
They're gonna know. I believe. You don't want Knicks fans to be confident. They don't want Knicks fans to be
this season.
They don't want. Even when on paper, it only makes sense for us to say, "Hey, we are contenders." They still hating on us. But
Who's hating on y'all? I need to know these imaginary haters at the Knicks.
Imaginary. Okay. Let's not act like there are people all. First of all, according to the ESPN poll, we're not even in the top 15 most likely to win the chip.
Wait, ESPN said that?
Yes.
Top 15?
We're not even top 15.
Oh, all right.
There are haters all over. And ESPN has been one of the biggest hating platforms on the Knicks for years.
I stand corrected. There's not 15 teams better than the Knicks, ESPN. Come on. That's nuts.
There's not even two. There's not even two. Come on, man. I'm pushing the issue. You think I'm joking? You're going to know. Bad man cannot win.
I'm not mad at you because I'm not gonna lie. We can talk about it at a different time, but I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the best Knicks team I've seen in my. I'm only born in 1995, so I don't remember
No,
all
it
the
is
best
the
teams
best.
and all that. This is the best Knicks team I've seen. I don't remember
Listen.
all those other ones from before that. Like, I'm only born in 1995, so
Listen.
I'm not even mad at you no more.
Listen. Our best teams were in 94,
Yeah,
99, and
I don't remember those teams though.
2013, right? And then you have the last few teams of the past few years, right? This Jalen Brunson, Julius era, right? Now the Jalen Brunson era. I think this team is better than the 94 team. I think this team is better than the 99 team. The 99 team when there was an 8 seed anyway. They weren't a real 8 seed, but they, 2013, they were older. Almost everybody was old on that team except for Carmelo and Shumpert. Right, like and Felton, like almost everybody was old. Stat wasn't old. Amari wasn't old, but he had an old man body because injuries.
All those injuries.
This is the best team since the 70s.
You're right. This is the best Knicks team that it had,
and we would have been that before we traded Julius. Say that again.
Actually, I said that even with all that, they still not better than the Celtics.
Allegedly, the Celtics hasn't been challenged yet. So let's see.
Right. All right, we're gonna see. But let's say this man Andre's gone. So
He's back.
I'm back. Listen.
Your mic is not connected though.
Yeah, your mic is not on. But anyway, we got a great show for y'all again today. It's Thursday. We doing our thing. Y'all saw Raw and live on location. He's probably coming back. No Raw, he's gonna be coming back. Something crazy is gonna happen. He's gonna come back and just scream about it on the pod.
Hold on.
Let's go Liberty, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Let's go Liberty. Let's go Liberty.
We
all rooting for Liberty, right?
Can y'all hear me?
Rooting for Liberty.
Yes.
Yeah, we
okay.
can.
So I got some things to say. First and foremost, F y'all if y'all don't think the Knicks are gonna win the championship this year. All right, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We are the nicest team in the league right now. I don't care.
Come on, man.
I don't care. Depleted.
We don't respect your Knicks opinions. We only listen to Paul. We won't respect the Knicks opinions.
No, you're just hurt. You know why you're hurt?
All last season. You're not even last season. All last
season. You want to know why you're hurt, Alan? Because your best player is Ben Simmons.
Your best player. This is so crazy,
bro. I don't care.
You were on his team last year. This is so wild.
I don't care that Ben Simmons is the best. We're going to talk about Ben Simmons too in a little bit, but I don't care that he's the best player because we're getting Cooper Flag or Bailey.
You're not getting Cooper Flag.
Or we're getting Bailey. We got our draft pick back this year. It's lit.
Not gonna
it's finally going in a good direction. We got a good coach. It's lit. We finally building.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If he's too good, he's not getting Cooper Flag.
He's too good?
If he's too good of a coach.
Yeah, that's fair enough, but I don't think he'll be that good. I don't think he'll be that good.
Listen,
is
this year? I got an important question. Is this year the Ben Simmons redeem year?
I don't care. I'm not gonna lie. It might be, but I don't care. I'm not excited for it. I'm not looking for it. He could do whatever he wants. He's not getting another big contract. He's probably not on the team that season, so it is what it is.
That's a fact.
But
now, what if let me ask you something for real. What if he comes back this season, legitimately?
He's nice,
and he averages 30, 10, and 10.
He's not
30
numbers.
Stop.
30. Oh God.
30, 10, and 10.
He's not averaging 30.
I'm just asking you a question.
I thought you were going to ask me a real question.
All right, let's say he gets 20, 10, and 10 because he could do that.
He's not doing that. He can't get 20, 10, and 10. He can't get 10 assists on the team. I don't think there's enough offensive power. He could get like, I don't know, 18, 6, and 7, like 7 boards and 6 assists per game, and that'll be good.
Maybe on a playing team.
Maybe, but I hope that's not the case because I want to get the draft picks.
Right.
But yeah. So anyway,
for your team to lose, trick.
Listen, it's time to build. It's time to. I don't want no more swinging for the fences. It's time to build.
That's a fact.
Last time the team tried to swing for the fences, it has not worked out well.
That's a fact.
So I'm just ready to build for the future. But more importantly, did y'all see that Kendrick Perkins is out here scamming people?
Nah, wait, what?
Kendrick Perkins he's scamming people like low key. He's low key signing people to like. So I sent the article in the group chat, right? Kendrick Perkins is invested into a company. He's part owner of a company that now signs college players, and they give them money, and they have to pay back. No, they don't have to pay back. He signs them, and now that company has the right to the NIL deals. So it's low-key like a 360. You know how
Wait, they have the
360
right
music
to do
videos?
what to the NIL deals?
The NIL deals. So they have the right to the NIL deals.
So
they're the ones selling the name of the jersey. They get all that. They the ones who own like the rights to sell the name on the jersey.
How much are they getting up front?
So he's giving these kids like $50K up front, but on the back end, they have to pay back like a certain percentage. And like in the article, it says these kids usually have to pay back like $125,000. Like it's that type of thing. That's
Kendrick Perkins is dirty for this.
He's wilding. That's wild. You can't do that.
This is criminal. Wait a minute.
The wild part is he can't do that though. That's the wild part.
Bro, he signed these kids to a 3. I never heard no NIL 360 deal before. That's insane. And like and everything, like he got pressed about it in the article. He's just like, have you ever had to like pay for food for your family? Like, I'm helping these kids out. And then that's his excuse for it.
So wait, is he signing? What would be the incentive? Like, what's the business model? What's the benefit in their minds of working with that company?
They just get the money up front. So think about so any kid who signs with this company, they're not like the type of like college player who's about to go like first round draft pick or anything, because those kids already have NIL deals.
That's what I'm thinking. Like
money. Yeah. So imagine you're like just on a good college team, like you're part of a college team that's mad good. The town's gonna buy a jersey and stuff, but you're not getting like that much money. So like you want some upfront cash because like you're a kid, you don't have that much money. You come from a poor family, so you're getting $50K up front to live off of. But on the back end, you have to like they own the right to sell your jersey, and so like you're only there for 4 years. So and you're not like a star. You're just a good college player who could maximize this amount of time. So like players like that probably make $200,000 in like their whole 4 years if you based on the NIL deal, right? But he's getting like most of that. All you're getting out of it is like the $50K cash up front.
But they're saying, but you said that they have to pay them, like they owe the company at the end of the deal.
Yeah, because you have to pay it back. You pay the $50K back with like a percentage of your NIL deals. So like you're getting a percentage. Like in the article, it actually said a percentage of the NIL deals, or one contract said, or until $125,000 is recuperated. So like if you don't make $125,000 in your college career, you got to still pay him that money, from what I understand. So you win a 360 with Kendrick Perkins, and it's kind of wild.
Kendrick, that's dirt. Kendrick, if you listen, we abhor your behavior, bro.
I'm thinking about it though.
All right, let's say $50K up front, but that's crazy.
No, but it is crazy. It sounds crazy, but if you think about it though, right? Yeah. If you take the $50K up front and you're not a star, and you do get the NIL deals, it's like you're betting on yourself in a way. Because if you do recoup the money back at NIL deals, then do they help you get the NIL deals?
Nah, it's just like, so everyone has like NIL. So it's like, so imagine like you're a kid and like the school is selling like your jersey, like your name number on the back of your jersey. Like you get a part of that. That's part of the whole NIL thing. Like Kendrick Perkins just has the rights to that money, I think. Is that how it goes? Something like that.
But not the whole.
Or if you get sponsored from like the local like pizza place, so he gets a percentage of like the money then, but in order for the whole deal to stop, it's like for like 7 years, or until they get $125,000. So like, I would
only say it's a good like company if they're helping kids get deals that they couldn't get on their own.
Weird.
Because at least if you think about it from like a music label perspective,
Yeah.
they give you promotional opportunities and promotional money to grow your career. So although the 360 is wild because you don't reap the benefits of your career until after you leave the deal, at least they're helping you to build your career, to have a career in the first place. What is Kendrick Perkins doing?
He's getting the lick.
What is he doing? How is he truly helping me?
Bro, I know this is crazy because
my
the
God.
article, I found this article on ESPN.com. He works for ESPN and they're saying this is a bad deal.
Wow.
Like that's how I know. That's how I know it's not. Bro, Kendrick, you don't need to do this, man. Come on, bro. You don't need
Money's
this.
never that tight.
It's not that tight. I feel like he's the one
That's
getting
crazy.
scammed too. I feel like it's probably his boy started a company and he's just the one
Nah,
funding
dead
it,
ass.
and now his name is attached to it. I feel like it's one of those situations.
It could be.
This
Honestly,
is kind of
Nah,
crazy.
it
that
could
has
be
to
that.
be
It
his
could be
defense when they get sued in federal court in a few years.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like he's probably really doing it for altruistic reasons and thinks he's really helping like these kids.
Yo,
But like,
Yeah, but you got too much money to be
low key,
for ignorance to be an excuse.
Facebook,
that's
if
right.
you or anyone you know or love has been affected by Kendrick Perkins NIL,
Boy,
hit me up on
Kendrick Perkins is licked.
hit me
Oh,
up
wow.
on instant message on Instagram,
Oh,
and I will provide you legal services to recoup your funds. We will.
Oh my god.
Me and the law firm of Allen Lewis. I'm just kidding. This is a fictitious firm, but legitimately, if you do have legal recourse, you should consult an attorney. Thank you very much.
man.
The article, the guy ESPN, the article I read, he said it's like very similar to like a high interest loan. Like he's really scamming.
Wow, this is crazy.
It's crazy.
This,
High
oh my
interest loan
god,
is nuts.
this is the recession of
High
2008 in basketball terms. That's what's gonna happen. The
Not just
basketball
basketball.
bubble is gonna pop.
Not just basketball, football,
Yeah.
all
You
baseball.
doing it all
nuts.
across?
But
Nah.
anyway,
This is Trump
anyway,
University
fast
all over
breaks.
again.
Yeah.
it was facts.
This is Trump University. Man.
Oh man.
What is going on, man?
Oh my god.
But anyway,
Fast breaks
fast breaks.
family,
We got
tell
a
me
good
what's going
show.
on. What's
We got
the
a
real
good show for
facts?
y'all. You say, Andre?
I said Fast Breaks family. Tell me what the real facts are. I'm confused at these antics.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but anyway, we got a good show for y'all. It's a Thursday episode. Like we told y'all, we're coming back 2 times a week. I don't know if we're going to stick to it because we already out to stop.
Hey, man, I'm tired.
Don't
It's
expose our
choppy.
business like that.
Hey, man, people got to know. The people got to know. It's our family.
But look
It's
at
our
us.
family.
Look at us. We're trying to bring you this
That's
quality
right.
content on a Thursday night. Who you know is bringing it like this? Come on now.
Yeah,
Hey,
facts.
while you all are watching the Liberty game, have us on in the background. Share with your
Yeah,
friends,
Yeah,
man.
facts.
New
Like we
York
said, Pharaoh's
basketball,
live
New York
on-
basketball podcast. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube and Instagram. Shout out to those on Instagram too, man. You gotta respond to those comments on Instagram.
That's a
It's a
fact.
fact.
I should probably tap in and see what they're saying. What you saying now?
And another thing. Have y'all seen the starting 5 on Netflix? Have y'all seen that's been going around?
I need to start
The
watching. When I
clips?
saw the intro for Ant, I'm hyped. hey, this man is a menace.
What? Okay. I didn't watch it. I didn't see it yet. I did not see it. I saw when y'all sent it, but I
It
didn't
just
watch
came
it.
out. It
Yeah, I
just
know,
came out
like
today.
2 days ago, right?
Yeah. Or today maybe, or yesterday, something like that.
Yeah.
Now, the second we're off this, the minute we're done with tonight's episode, I'm putting on my 88 driving layup, and then I'm gonna put that on in the background.
I'm definitely gonna watch that. I'm definitely gonna watch it. But I got one thing I want to say, and I'm scared I'm gonna sound like a hater. I'm gonna come off as a hater.
Tell me.
I'm kind of like, I'm not sick of it. It's not the word because I like to see it.
You
I like
sick
to
of it?
see it, but like, I had enough of like Family Man LeBron, bro.
Oh
Like,
my
I've
god!
seen mad clips of it already.
That's a black
It's
man
been-
in America
like, I'm
raising
not
his
trying to
kids.
like. I get it. It's like, but this behind the scenes documentary, whatever, was not meant to show that. And on Instagram, I keep seeing his kids in this documentary, and I didn't know this was going to be.
So wait,
It was
hold
going
on.
to be.
Go ahead.
I thought it was like what I'm trying to see at this point. At this point, I'm trying to see Psycho Brown. I am trying to see LeBron have his MJ punching Steve Kerr moment. I thought I was going to see like the behind the scenes.
You thought he was
Him
gonna be
going
out
crazy.
here punching up Austin Reeves? Like, what
I
is he
thought we was going to see
Squared
him.
up
I thought we was
off
going
in
to
the
see him
parking lot.
screaming at Darvin Ham. I thought we was going to see him going crazy in practice. Or I thought we was going to see like this ultra competitive, like whatever, or at least just behind the scenes, like. And like again, I haven't watched it yet, so I do not know. But on all the clips I see on Instagram, I see his wife talking, I see his kids talking, and I see like I get it. We know LeBron to be that already. Like it's enough. Like I know that, but I want to see like behind the scenes in the game.
You know what? Go ahead, Andre.
No, I was just saying, Alan said, get that family shit out of here. That's not what we're here to see.
I'm like, don't get it out of here because I love it. But like we already seen, that's the style LeBron we see all the time. What's the point of having a documentary behind there? And like me seeing the same thing I know him for. You know what I mean?
Paul and
that's what I'm saying.
Paul and or Farrell, when you make the promo, bleep me out when I said that.
No, you shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have said it, man. But anyway,
what he said.
Rewind that. But no, honestly though, you saying that, Island, makes me think. What if LeBron is trying to set his family up almost like an empire?
He is
like the whole family.
He is.
You know what I mean? Like a Kardashian without the
wholesome
tapes.
Kardashian.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like after the tapes. You know what I mean? Like
he said it looks better in black anyway. That's what he's trying to do. Come on,
that's crazy. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, what if that's what he's trying to? Because you're right. He is pushing that. Like his son is playing with him. Yeah, his son is playing with him. He's taking all these pictures with him.
Listen, he said Jordan's son's out there snorting cocaine with Miss Pippen, and that's not what we're doing.
Yo, we don't know nothing about that. Allegedly, we don't know nothing about that.
Nah, she low-key alluded to it too. Allegedly. Yeah, we're not doing that. But anyway, his wife, Savannah, got a podcast, right?
Yes.
We should be on that podcast.
She does have a podcast.
That's what I'm saying. What if they're trying to like set up the whole family? You know what I mean?
You think she'll ever have Mark Jackson on that podcast?
Let me get this man on.
Bro, what's up with you?
Get this man out of here.
Explain it for the rest of the night. What's up with you? Yo. This guy's nuts, man.
Oh my God.
Mark Jackson.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
This guy's nuts, bro. I'm not messing with you, bro. Shout
out to Mark Jackson, a legendary New York City point guard from Queens.
Come on, man. What y'all know about
his finest?
Our city, he said.
Come on, man.
That's what we talking about Mark Jackson for. Basketball. What's wrong with this guy? Yo,
oh, man.
Why would she talk to him? Nah. Why did you even think of that?
That's crazy.
Calm down.
I'm funny, bro. That's why.
That's crazy. Anyway, moving on, man. You ready for our first topic, bro?
That's not the first topic.
We're not at our first topic? Oh, shit.
This is not the first topic. This is not the first topic.
But anyway.
Thursday night podcasts are lit, bro. I'm just saying anything.
It's lit. Listen, we all just got out for work. We're little delirious.
I'm dead tired, bro.
Oh my God.
Well, you're here to bring you the content, man. But anyway, speaking of the Knicks, Paul Robinson. This week earlier, I was taking some basketball content. Huh?
I said it, not Andre. Crazy,
bro. I'm told you I don't respect you as a Knicks fan.
I
will never address you as a Knicks fan.
Ever? When you met me, I was the Knicks fan. What you mean?
Well, look how fast you switched up, and then you switched back. Nah.
That's but anyway, I got nothing to say about that.
Facts. But Paul Robinson. I mean, you're going to chime in too here, obviously. I know you have thoughts about this, Andre. But earlier this week, right, I was watching Cat interview with Shannon Sharp. and there was something interesting on there. Shannon Sharp was talking to Cat about his lack of post up during the playoffs last season, just throughout his career, and how he was just taking too many threes last season. It's a concern that people keep bringing up to him and has always brought up to him. But it got me thinking it's a good basketball talk for the pod, and I thought we could talk about it here, especially since he's now in the New York Knicks. On Paul's New York Knicks. So I wanted to know, like, basically,
the hate will not go over my head. Please continue.
Do what?
The hate.
It's not hate. It's not hate. Paul is known as the Nick guy on the pod. He always has.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
Paul and maybe Andre's New York Knicks. So I kind of want y'all thoughts about.
Wait, do you want me to play the clip?
Yeah, if you want. If you got it.
Tell me the timestamp.
Oh, hold on. I lost my timestamp because I had it on. I lost my computer before. The timestamp is
5 something.
Yeah, my bad. You know, I restarted my computer. It is
30 towns go. But man, that man Braun did.
It's 1745 to 1956.
Alan, did you watch this whole interview through?
I watched parts of it. I didn't watch the whole thing through.
In the parts that you saw, how many times did he change his voice?
All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this one. Let's watch this. You hating on your own players already? Come on, man.
Give some of the best defenders, not shooting the three, with your back to the basket, drop step saying, you can't guard me, you can't guard me, you can't guard me. I don't give a damn about you being on the all-NBA defensive team. I don't care about you being the defensive player of the year. I've seen you do it. Mm-hmm. And then I'm watching you play the Mavericks a lot of times against smaller guys like, come on, Cat. Mm-hmm. Tell me what's going on. I'm sure the coaches are telling you that. I'm sure probably Ann has told you that. Probably some of your closest friends. Cat, bro, you need to get down on the box. Mm-hmm. What's going on in Cat's mind? Obviously, you got to process a lot, Cat. There's a lot going on because, you know, every game matters. There ain't no, we'll get him in 2 days.
Nah,
we'll get
for sure. Absolutely.
We got to go. Absolutely. What's going on in Cat's head?
For me, just trying to execute. I know we put me in great spots. I got good looks. Just wasn't falling. Right. And I talked about it after one game, you know, how I knew the work I was putting in. So it's something when I go home, I'm disappointed. I want to win the game. But I understand, you know, I'm getting good looks and I just got to continue to shoot them. So, you know, for me, it's just taking what the defense was giving me. I was obviously getting some good looks at three, just wasn't making them. You know, obviously, we all could look back and say we would love me back in the post, more in the Dallas action. We call it free throw line action, getting the ball inside, taking.
Because you did that, and you got the ball, and you wasn't waiting. That game that y'all won, you wasn't waiting. You got the ball, bam! I said, okay, that's the Cat. I know.
Jumping real high.
Yes.
You know, just I think we all could look back at it and wish we did little things differently sometimes too. But you know, we did what we thought was best in the moment. It didn't work out. And, you know, I feel bad because I told the guys, you know, and me and Ant have conversations all the time, even during the Olympics.
I mean, I told him, you know,
what a great non-answer. He
did not answer at all.
What a great non-answer. What a great non-answer. That was very political. He has a
shout out to Cat, big jersey.
Let me tell you something. That man said, why aren't you getting in the post? You know, man, there's always some little things we all wish we could do different. You know, I got some great. Nah, bro. You're big as hell. You're 7 feet tall. Tell me why you couldn't do something to the Mavs. They don't got anyone as big as you on that team, bro. Why do you? It's the same. You know, the thing is, it's the same problem Jason Tatum has. It's the same problem Jason Tatum has. If someone just reminded them, like just a little bit, hey man, you know, you can get to the hole, bro. You can just get there, and no one's gonna do anything to you. But they defer so much, and I understand because Cat's whole thing is I'm the greatest big man shooter of all time. But like Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, and you know what he does? Gets to the hole. So I don't understand this mentality. Specifically, the fact that you are a big guy, you have that in you. Like, it's not like this is an untapped skill that he has to go out and learn, right? It's not like when Giannis was trying to learn how to post up and how he was trying to learn to play. Cat already has the skill set. So it does not make sense to me. Now, being on the Knicks, it's not going to matter all that much because we're doing 5-out basketball. So it's not going to matter as much as people think it's going to matter.
No, it's going to matter.
It's going to matter, but not as much.
No, it's going to matter more than in. I say, are you done?
I'm done. I'm just saying. I completely agree with Shannon. The boy needs to get into the post and just really put pressure. Really put pressure. That's all.
So I think that in Minnesota, he was enabled to do what he wanted to do, which is why they even brought in Rudy Gobert, who plays the exact same position as him. And it did not work the first year. And then the second year, it worked in the regular season. And then as the playoffs went along, they started to platoon them more because they realized, okay, if we try to win a chip, because we actually got a chance now, we can't do this. Right? By then, it was too late. Right? And then now he's over here. There is no Rudy Gobert standing in his way. So he will be going in the post more. Right? First of all, Shannon Sharp is bow-legged while he's sitting down too.
Yo, can we talk about it?
That is crazy.
I said too many wild things. I said too many wild things to start this. I was leaving it for one of y'all. Boy,
I did not beat that.
He looked like the uncle at a cookout that was trying to stop his plate
Yes,
from falling.
yes, that's exactly who he was. Yes, 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 yes.
You know what? Why does
did
he
not
look like
beat
that?
that. That is hilarious.
What did he look like? And he just, but the thing is that really got me tight. He looked comfortable sitting that way.
He's bold.
Why do you sit? You know what I'm saying? Why are you sitting
Because
like
he
that
walks
on a
that
regular
way.
basis?
Yo, Paul, you might want to check that chat, G.
Check the chat.
Check the chat, bro.
Hey, man.
With the IG chat?
Yeah.
I can't check it.
This is what
I
happens
can't
when
check
I'm
it
not
out.
around, huh?
Well, whatever, but anyway.
He said, ask Paul from Pero. He asked you to address the fact that Cat is a goofy.
That's crazy.
Bad man can't win. That's how I address it. So now, listen.
Oh,
Karl Anthony Towns, right? Because if AD said the same thing, he wouldn't say he's a goofy. He would say he's the way he's supposed to.
That's a fact. But he's gonna tell you that. He's gonna tell you AD would never say that.
When the Knicks play the Lakers, I want. When the Knicks play the Lakers, all right. So look, because Karl Anthony Towns is talented. Don't get him messed up. Anyway, I don't like seeing Karl Anthony Towns and Chuck Taylors. You're too big for that. There's no support on your feet.
Okay, fact.
Yeah, you could get injured just walking down the block. But either way, like he's gonna be mixing it up on the Knicks. You gotta understand, he plays like Karl Anthony Towns at his best plays like Julius. That's what people don't understand. Karl Anthony Towns at his best is a 6'10" Julius Randle. So
he's 7 feet tall. What you talking about?
Or 7 feet. He might be 7 feet, right? So do that, right? What was Julius doing on this team? He was getting in the post sometimes. He was taking fadeaways sometimes. Although I don't want Karl Anthony Towns to take as many fadeaways as Julius did, but he was taking fadeaways and he was shooting threes. Some years he shot more threes than others, but every year he was shooting threes on the Knicks, particularly from 2020 on, right? Yeah. Karl Anthony Towns could do all of that, and he just plays better in the playoffs. This is the reason why I'm saying if Julius showed up in the play, he's not here anymore. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this, right? All I'm gonna say is this: I'm not worried about Karl Anthony Towns. You think Tom Thibodeau's gonna let that man just shoot threes all game?
Exactly.
No, I'm not worried about that.
This ain't Minnesota.
It's not Minnesota. Not Minnesota, man. I'm not worried about him.
I'm actually really glad you brought that point, Paul, because I thought the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, as I was thinking about it, all Cat is Julius Randle with an added element. Like of the three just adds an element. But like the reason I this clip was interesting to me and I brought it up is because like that can't be the only element you bring. That has to just be like your added element.
Of course.
And that's the thing. That's the only thing that worries me about him. He kind of like falls in love with the three. And like I get it. Paul, sorry, not Paul. Cat is a sniper out there. But he falls in love with the three, which is why they brought in just like Paul said, Gobert in the first place. But But Cat has a well-rounded skill set. Like he is nice at a lot of different things. Like that's why all the players who played with him say like, oh, who was it? I think it was Jeff T once said that like Cat was like Wemby before Wemby when Jeff T played in like Minnesota.
He just said
Because like, and I've seen it, and just watching the tapes and even seeing a couple highlights from preseason, Cat could be at the top of the paint and drive through, and that's like a skill I haven't seen him do that much before. But I think it's important for him to like throw out his multiple skills because it brings so many dimensions to this Knicks team. That's a great roster around him. It was like the perfect team for him.
exactly. That's what I'm saying, man.
That's the
It's a
thing.
perfect team for him.
Would have been better with Dante, but keep going.
I think his I think he has to post up more because not necessarily it's like post up score, but I think an under like rated thing with Cat is his passing in the post. And I know what's his name. Hartenstein did that a lot for y'all last year. It wasn't really so much in the post, but he passed at the center spot last year. But Cat can really pass at the post. Yeah, Cat can really pass in the post. So I think him posting up more could do that while the lane is so open, and like someone like Hart could like cut or even be in a dunker spot. It could open up the Knicks offense so much more. And like but I think he just has to have that mindset to like go down there and do that, just not fall out with the three, because the Knicks are going to have a 5-out offense a lot of the time. And I know, like I said, he falls in love with it. But you brought up a good point. I think Tibbs is not going to let him do that all game long.
Nah, not at all.
This is Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau is going to get him like doing it. And like, but yeah, like we've seen Cat post up, just like you said, Andre. It's just a matter of him like getting that mindset down there and doing it. But I think the team around him is going to empower him to do that. Whereas Minnesota maybe did not do that. It didn't seem like they really empowered him to post up. They even went out their way to get like Gobert. Like that's a good point, Paul. They got Gobert and they kind of like let him do what he wanted. They empower him to like post up. That's a really good point.
And I said that on this podcast already. Is that I think Cat wanted to be a power forward that like that just shot the ball all game. And I think Minnesota not being used to having superstars over there. They had Cat, they had Kevin Love, who was a low-key superstar, right? But they're not you. I think they just kind of
not low key at all. Hold on, watch your mouth.
No, he was low. It was low key. I'm talking about brand, not okay. Talent, not you know, all right, he was the best power forward, right? But I'm just saying they just sold out to Cat. Basically, like they gave up. They said, "All right, you want to shoot threes? All right, you know what? We'll even bring in Rudy Gobert. How about that? So now you can't even go down there. You know what I mean? So it's like they enabled him, and we're not gonna do that. This is what the Knicks do. We empower our players to reach their maximum potential. We bring the best out of them defensively.
Has always done that?
No. But we're not looking back. Now. What come on? Let's say we're not looking back. We're looking forward. Come on. We're not looking back. Come on.
So the Knicks is down with Kamala now. That's
James Dolan isn't, but that's a different story.
I didn't say all that.
James Dolan isn't.
I didn't say all of that.
Someone said in the comments, let's ask RJ how empowered he was.
Who?
RJ Barrett, come on now.
That's a fact.
Listen, I mean, when Julius wasn't there, he was empowered. When Julius wasn't playing well or at all, RJ looked good.
And we also got a comment from Pharaoh that says, "Let's ask Jimmy Butler about Cat." I don't want to ask him.
Who cares? Let's ask Pat Riley about Jimmy Butler.
That's a fact. Let me tell you something. Let's ask Pat, because Pat Riley's about to send him back. Actually, Paul, he might come to us. He might come to us next year.
Who?
Jimmy.
No.
He might.
No.
Andre, you be wanting like everybody under the sun.
I didn't say I want him. No. I said he might find his way here.
No.
How?
I don't know how.
Actually, not at all. It's impossible now.
It's impossible.
It's impossible at this point.
No. Money wise is impossible.
It's impossible.
A position.
We gotta talk about that too.
Who's gonna play
about one of these episodes? We gotta talk about the new CBA because it's been really important. It's teams cannot do nothing no more. It changed the league.
It changed the league.
Yeah, absolutely. So we gotta talk about that one of these days. Like the Knicks this is the Knicks team for the near future. Like it's future.
This is it. This is
Best
it.
team in the
This is
league.
it, and I'm happy.
And
I'm
it's the same
happy.
thing for a lot of other teams too. Like, there's no more all this back and forth.
That's why
switching
Milwaukee
around.
messed up last season, low key,
How so?
with going after Dame and letting go to Drew Holiday. This is their team for the future.
I gotta look at their roster
Yeah,
because
I gotta look
outside
at
of them two, they don't have a lot of like
You got
second
Chris
tier.
Middleton. What you
type.
mean? And Brooke Lopez.
Is Brook
They
Lopez
don't
making
know.
money
both
like that?
gotta get paid.
I don't know how much their both contracts are. Brook Lopez is probably on his last big contract right now.
Chris Middleton, I think, is on a decent contract. I gotta look back.
I got.
Because he got an extension a few years ago.
They
I
might be
remember
in the
that.
second. Yeah, Milwaukee might be on the second tier or the second apron.
Yeah,
But if it is, I don't think they're tied in for too long. I think the longest contract is probably Giannis because he just got an extension.
Yeah.
Oh no, the longest contract is Dame, which is a lot of money, huge money. But yeah, we could look into that.
Dame got the short.
Yeah,
Someone said how the Celtics paying my guy Hey Gordon. We're shouting you out, brother. He said how the
Where?
Celtics paying everybody.
Nets fan.
the Celtics
Yeah.
the same way. Listen, the Celtics are just the owner just doesn't mind being the second apron because they're that good. Like all the other teams could do this as well, but they're just not going to do that because they're not that good. The Celtics are just over the cap. There's nothing really specific different about the Celtics. They're just willing to pay players over the cap because they're that good.
Listen.
Just won the chip.
Winning beats everything.
Yeah.
Like if you're winning, your owner will pay all the money in the world. If you're
That's a
winning, chemistry is good. Everybody's friends. If you're winning, fans are happy. If you're winning, ticket sales are up. If you're winning, jerseys, winning cures everything, and that's what the
Yeah.
Knicks found out.
A lot of people over this summer when Tatum got his contract extension, I started realizing people don't really know how like the contract part of it works. So like the Celtics have the bird rights to Jason Tatum.
Right. That's how they could pay everybody because they
That's
have
how
the
they
bird
pay everyone.
rights.
They have the bird
Right.
rights. When you have
They
the bird
drafted
rights
them.
to a player, you draft them and they're there for a couple years. When you have the bird rights to a player, you can sign them any number over the cap. It just means you're whatever. It means you're whatever X number you are above the cap. You just can't do other stuff. So like with the new CBA, there's a lot of restrictions. They're well over the cap, so they can't really change your team or do anything else. But it is what it is because they have a winning team and they have a team that could win for years and years. So like, it's all it is. They just have the bird rights to a lot of players. But yeah, so Celtics are in a good position, but they're getting a new ownership too, so that could change too.
Are they?
That man could come in and be like, "I'm not trying to pay all this money."
Hey, that's a
This
fact.
is I just paid all this money for the team, and now you want me to pay every year.
Exactly. So
Do we really need Drew Holiday?
They can't do that. That'd be
no, dude, so you can come in and blow it all up.
No.
Perfect segue here, but we've seen exactly just that with the Phoenix Suns owner. He came in, blew everything up, and now they got this team right now. And I'm laughing because the team is not good. The team is not good.
According to Bradley Beal.
Yeah, not according to Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal was on Theo Penson's podcast this week. That was a great interview, actually. I didn't watch the whole thing yet, but I watched a good
Shout
part
out
of it.
Theo Pinson, man.
Shout out Theo Pensson, another great pod. The players have great pods. They
Another
tell
great
us
Nick.
amazing stories. Yeah, they tell us great stories that we never get to hear. But he was on Theo Penson's podcast. He was talking about a gang of stuff. But one of the things, do you have the clip off? Do you want to play that clip or not?
Nah, I
It's
don't
okay if you
know.
don't.
Yeah.
All right. He was on that podcast, and on his podcast, Theo Penson was asking about his time on the Suns and how they didn't achieve their goals this year. And Bradley Beal, he basically said, I was injured for like 39 games. If I wasn't injured for those 39 games, we would have got the number one seed. And if we got the number one seed, we would have won. But because I was out and we faced injuries, we wasn't able to get it done. And Theo Penson goes, wait, but no, y'all just ran into a better team. Y'all ran into a matchup nightmare with y'all. I feel like y'all nice. KD and D-Book is nice, but y'all just ran into a bigger team that was a matchup nightmare. And Bradley Beal then in response to him, nah, I'm never going to say they're a better team. I'm a competitor. I was just injured. I freestyled all that, but like that's paraphrasing what he said. He didn't say all that word for word, obviously, but that's paraphrasing what he said. And I'm just like, I want to know what y'all thoughts on like, is Bradley Beal crazy?
Yes.
Like, did he not see what we saw?
He out of his rabbit ass mind. Let me tell you something.
Like,
there's no way. There's no way you look at the Timberwolves, the Dallas Mavericks, and the Nuggets and said, "No, we got the best team in the West, bro." I'm only in first and foremost from a matchup standpoint. Who do they have that can take any of those guys? Luka's running circles around every one of them, and both the Timberwolves and the Nuggets would have been far too big for them. I don't even remember who bounced them, but I know they got bounced hard.
The Timberwolves.
Yeah, no, this wasn't happening.
Timberwolves beat them in 4 games. In 4 games, they got
you
swept.
had Anthony Edwards. You had Anthony Edwards pointing out white guys in the stand saying, "Where you at?" Just making you just look silly. Just talking crap to KD the entire time. He owned your team. This had nothing to do with you, Bradley Beal. This was not your bag to get, guy. It just wasn't. And I'm sorry to say, I can hear where he's coming from. I'm a competitor. I'm never gonna say, but you gotta call it like it is, brother, man. And it's not looking good for y'all.
Does he though?
Does he have to call it?
Yes.
To himself? He does. He needs to be upfront with it. Listen, I'm not saying they can't come out and compete next season because of course they can. They got 3 great players: him, KD, and Brad and D Book. But it is a matchup nightmare in the West that they actually have no answer for.
So according to Twitter, the big 3, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal on the Suns together went 26 and 15. So
that's not good.
That's
26 and 15.
That's pretty. That's okay. That's
okay.
more than average. That's more
decent,
than average.
But,
That's pretty. What's the winning percentage for that? Let's calculate it.
That would be 65%, I think, something like that.
That's pretty good. So look, I mean, in the regular season, I think 26 and 15 is okay, especially when it's your first year together.
mm-hmm.
That's okay.
63%. I'm sorry, I was off by 2.
Oh yeah, it's not bad, right? So I see why he says that, and then you have to add in the fact that he was a star in the league, and stars in the NBA are crazy. They have to be crazy in order to get to that level. So that competitor thing that he's talking about, I don't think is just talk. I think it's real. He was injured a lot of the year. Is he right though? Absolutely not. He's not right.
Okay. I was like, wait, there's no way Paul thinks.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I said he's crazy. He got to be crazy.
Okay.
So again, I'm not surprised. I'm not mad, but it's like I think their biggest problem is that Bradley Beal is their point guard.
Exactly. D Book is actually the point guard, but I know
whoever get a point guard. They should have got back Chris Paul. They should have let him go over to
No.
Y'all see these lines that they throwing already the preseason?
No, that was unholy. He looked like he spammed to the basket, bro.
He literally looked like a monster. He literally looked like a monster dunking over.
That was crazy.
I told y'all the minute Chris Paul got there,
he literally looked like it.
He would be not like, but he's getting unlocked this season, which is crazy. But he will be unlocked.
Scary for the league. Scary times for the league. Boy.
It's dead scary time, bro.
Scary
the way I saw it, and it looked so natural too.
Yes.
It wasn't forced at all. It wasn't even like the best pass. It was just he literally looked at the rest of the team and said, "Y'all have been doing this."
Yeah, right. You know how easy it is to throw a lob to Wembanyama?
This guy has an 8-foot wingspan, man.
It's effortless. It's effortless.
Yeah. But
he literally just threw it up and told him go get it. But yeah.
That's all he ever has to do. The only person that has a chance to stop that is Giannis. And will he? No,
not even. Not even. So, but going back to the Suns, that's what they need. They need a floor setter. They need to play better defense, and they need a big. That's the 3 things they need to compete. They
Honestly,
need
they were
a point guard. Quick. They need a point guard. They need to play defense. So the coach needs to press defense more on everybody.
yes.
And
Yeah.
they need a big, like an actual big that doesn't need the ball. Like a raw big. Like you don't need somebody that
Like
could
DeAndre
score
Ayton?
like Nurkic and all of that. DeAndre Ayton,
So
sometimes he feel like playing ball, sometimes he doesn't. You don't need him.
That's a
So,
fact. Nah, that's true.
yeah.
okay. So it's interesting that you do say that, Paul, because I actually think those two things that you said they needed, I think they went out this offseason and kind of addressed those two things. They got Tyus Jones. They signed Tyus Jones, an incredible deal, by the way. Point guard. He's a good point guard. I would say he's a good.
He's more than good. He was one of the best backups when he was,
Yeah,
for the past
yeah.
2 years. Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's more than a good point guard. I think he could start for them. And they got Mason Plumlee.
No, that's a good pickup.
That's a good pickup.
How the Clippers let him go?
So
as
they
a
got the
problem.
good pickup. So, but the only thing is, the only thing it kind of relies on now at this point is Bradley Beal. He's gonna have to be the one to, I guess, sacrifice. I don't know, and I don't know.
You don't know if that's him.
I don't know if that's him. Because everything from I saw last year, what I didn't like about these comments specifically for me is that Bradley Beal was the one who was getting cooked a lot, and he was the one who was not good on offense. Especially that game 4, bro. I remember that game 4 was pathetic. Again, I hate to say that word, but the game 4 was awful from him. And the Suns showed me last year that they're not a good team. That team is not it was so easy for the Timberwolves to take them out. I remember we talked about it on the pod actually. All the Timberwolves did was just let them all play one-on-one. And I don't know if that's a player thing or if that's maybe a coaching thing, because now they have Budenholzer. So all the Timberwolves did last year was let them play one-on-one, and they didn't know what to do. They had no team effort into the game, and you had Frank Vogel coaching, who I know is more defensive coach, but y'all couldn't come up with no offensive plan.
See, that's the thing, right? I think Bradley Beal did sacrifice though a lot. Now, I think he sacrificed, or he didn't sacrifice for anything good, because they don't have a good offensive system like that over there. See, this is what people get messed up, and this is why I'm anti superstars teaming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Either you have to ensure that you have enough stars that you ensure that you're going to win the chip, like the Warriors did with KD, or you have to get stars that complement each other, and B, one of the stars has to be cool with losing their prime, with ending their prime. Think about it. As good as Chris Bosh was on the Heat, his role was important, but it was so reduced that he was no longer looked at as a star.
Yep.
He would probably say it's worth
Kevin Love too.
Kevin Love, the same thing. The fact that he's even playing now after
is a miracle.
after what he dealt with his last few years with LeBron, and then after LeBron, where LeBron left and he was still there.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy that he's even playing now. So being the Nets with Kyrie, KD, and James Harden is the only big three, and it didn't last long. But that's the only big three where everybody looked.
Agreed.
It's they all look like superstars. You know what I mean? That's the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Clay on the Warriors with KD.
Yeah.
Clay was taking 3 shots a game some games, and he was cool. He was sitting out on the bench happy in the playoffs, and he scored 7 points. And the fixed 7 points because he didn't shoot a lot. But it made sense, right? So Bradley Beal is not that old. He's the second youngest of the big three.
Yep.
But he's not the best, and he's not better than the oldest, who was KD.
Exactly.
So how do they fit?
Exactly. And now I kind of worry just when I think about it even more now. These comments themselves kind of tell me he kind of got to eat, and he should. You're right, Paul. To me, at that level, you got to be crazy. You got to have an ego. ego. But like these comments already tell me already that you kind of got an ego. So like, are you going to be the one to
He's
take that?
got both. He's crazy. To say this, he's both crazy and he's got an ego, bro.
He's got an ego, and I'm only like I keep thinking more and more as I go along. But like, he got an ego, and he probably has the most to prove out of the two of them.
Yes.
So like now you got like, and he's making the most. So you're gonna be making the most because his contract was very good. It was very crazy.
It's a lose-lose situation almost.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
I could very much see this team kind of. I think by the end of next year, KD might be gone. KD might be gone.
KD's out, bro. He's going to the Timberwolves.
I can see it again.
There's no way. There's no way that I ever thought KD would retire on the Suns. There's no way I ever thought his last years in the NBA.
Actually, you know where KD's going?
He's not staying that long over.
You know where KD's going to try to go?
Don't say it. This guy's going to say
it. You don't even know what I'm going to say.
The Knicks?
What do you think I'm going to say?
Are you going to say the Knicks?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say KD's going to try to force his way to San Antonio.
Nah. I don't. I know he's all about basketball, but I don't think he's gonna force his way to the San Antonio Spurs. Not to San Antonio, Texas. No.
Come on, he's from Texas.
Actually, you never know. Actually, no, he's not from Texas. He's played.
No.
He played college ball. Texas.
He's from DC. My fault.
Yeah, he's from Maryland, PG County. Honestly, he might end up OKC. If you think about it,
I can see that.
No, I don't want him in OKC.
That's the first move I would respect from him basketball wise in a long time.
Exactly.
I would respect that.
I can see that. And like another thing with the team over there too. So like they hired Budenholzer like this year, and like with all this ego talk that we're talking about, Budenholzer is a good coach, but he's not like, I don't know. He's not like Ty Lue. He's not like Phil Jackson. Like there's a certain level of coaches that guys like Devin Booker and Steve Kerr. So like I'm just worried about them like completely buying in, and he's not even known as like a, I don't know, like an offensive coach like that. He's known more so for his defense.
Frank Vogel got scapegoated, bro. Again,
he did, and now I'm just worried about Budenholzer now because like, are they going to buy into his off? And that was their problem. Like we just talked about, they didn't have really any offensive game plan. They played 1-on-1 in the playoffs last year. Minnesota had every single counter that they could imagine because their offensive wasn't creative. All they did was just like KD cook, and like they couldn't do nothing to stop it. To stop Minnesota on the other end. So like, we're going to see, bro. I don't know. It's not looking good for them. I think as a franchise, it's not looking good for them. I think that owner really wilded out by trading Chris Paul for Bradley Beal.
No,
he went for the big name. He made the big swing when I think the team was actually pretty perfect already. I think the team was actually like when y'all said it already, but like them keeping Chris Paul probably would have been the best move because they kind of had like a great team. They should have just ran it back. So we're going to see.
Getting a new owner is sometimes one of the worst things that could happen to a team.
It really is. It messes up a lot because they're coming in with new management. I was talking to somebody about this. It's like corporate restructuring. You come in, you fire everybody that comes underneath you. That's not the decisions you make, and you think you're going to do a better job, but you don't always. You don't always make a good job, and you don't always. And that's the thing with a lot of owners. That's the problem with James Dolan for years, and that's why I'm glad he's finally stepped back from the team and let Leon Rose take over. But these guys might be paying high basketball prices, but they don't necessarily know basketball. And you don't have to either. That's why you're paying people millions and billions of dollars. What are you like?
This guy, the Suns owner, he played in college though, so he knows ball to his level at least. He played college, D1.
My thing is this though.
He wanted to make too big of a splash.
That's the problem. That's the problem. The new owners come in and they want to win now, and they want to. Everybody's trying to be the next George Steinbrenner, man. That's really what it comes down to. And I know he's not a basketball owner, but that's what it comes down to because these guys, they have money, they have success in their personal lives already, as far as like their careers. The teams that they own are like their passion projects, and people take their passion projects very seriously still. Although it's not anything that's bringing as much money as they need to, as their career is, but it's something that they care about, and because they care about it, they might not always make the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it comes down to. Same thing with Steve Ballmer to an extent.
You said what?
Same thing with Steve Ballmer to an extent.
Nah, he messed
to
up.
an extent. Everybody
to an extent, but I would have made that move 10 out of 10 times. I think
you would have, or you wouldn't.
I would have at the time. And like looking back on it in hindsight, yeah, but at the time, 10 out of 10, I'm doing that.
No,
I'll say
I wouldn't have done that at all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait, what are we talking about? Just for clarity.
When did Steve Ballmer?
Blake Griffin.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we were talking about getting Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. That's what.
No, that was a great move. It just didn't pan out.
Okay. I think they got getting them is cool, which is why I say to an extent. But if his knee is really degenerative and nobody's really talking about it, but you know it, you trade him. You got to start over. Now they're going into a new arena, and now you kind of stuck in the situation that you're in, and it's like you should have just traded Kawhi.
Yeah,
but now they're stuck with Kawhi. Like I actually just thinking about the Clippers. I've been really curious on how their offense is going to work. I really have been. I don't know if James Harden and Kawhi can get it done, especially in this West. And they really don't have a center. Is Zubac still even on the team?
Yeah.
All right, so they got a kind of center, like a sort of center.
I mean, I could see them being elite.
Zubac is good.
Zubac is very good. I think they could be elite in the regular season. Now the playoffs.
The playoffs is a different thing. That's
what it's about.
If anybody could do it, it's Ty Lue. But
Ty Lue can get it done. He's a great coach.
But yeah, I don't think they're gonna go too far in the playoffs.
No, I mean I kind of honestly, Cat being gone, and I think Jaden McDaniels is gone too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
No, Jaden McDaniels. No, I think he's still there in Minnesota.
I think he left. I think he's on a different team. I think I saw him on a different team already.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, that would have been big news. I'm pretty sure he's still on the team. I'm thinking of what's Buddy's name? The weird shot.
No, Kyle Anderson. Nope.
Yeah, Kyle Anderson's gone.
Nope.
He's gone. Kyle Anderson's on the Warriors. If Jay Daniels was gone, if Jamie Daniels was gone, Ant would have said something about it.
No, that's a fact. I think you're right. No, I could have sworn I saw something about Jaden McDaniels. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
Yeah.
No, he just got a contract though. So,
okay.
All right.
Last year.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Jalen McDaniels.
There's a lot of
yeah, that's too many. That's too
many. Yeah, man.
It's Jalen McDaniels. He's on the temp. Okay, I got it. All right. That's where we got messed up.
If you're having a child, do not name them Jaden. There's so many Jadens in the world. We get more creative.
And why they all spell differently? What's good with that?
and pronounced the same way.
Right.
Come on, man.
Meanwhile, there's like 4 different spellings of my name, so I shouldn't talk.
You're a funny guy.
Yeah.
You're a funny guy.
But yeah,
all right, y'all. Is there anything more pressing on y'all's minds in the basketball world?
Friends and family.
Not in the podcast.
Making it my career play.
I can't believe you said
layup. Hey. You know, I'm saying, give it a shot. Give it a shot. My KD build is looking nice.
Listen, man. Listen.
Jason Tatum. Step your watch game up, apparently.
What happened with that? I wasn't tapped into that. What happened with that?
Do you want to watch the clip? It's just so he was doing a post game press conference, and
in the preseason.
In the preseason. I don't know. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know why they do that in the first place. Okay. Post game press conference in the preseason is crazy, but it was probably because they played in Abu Dhabi, so it's probably a bunch of like Europe.
Right.
So it's probably a bunch of like Europe. It was definitely European and other like press over there, so they probably got the opportunity. But there was like a reporter raised their hand and asked him like, Jason Tatum is, and he had like a French accent or something. He's like, Jason Tatum, is that like a kid's watch that you're wearing? I don't understand. And he's like, it looks like it's for kids. And you can see his face get you can see it. His face got mad. And he was just like, that was crazy. That was crazy.
That's what he said.
And yeah, at the end, he had like a long pause, and after he was just like, that was crazy.
Nah, I hope the rest of the whenever the Celtics go against the Warriors, that Jason Tatum goes crazy, because the disrespect that Steve Kerr has brought upon, he's really he's helped vilify the Pauls of the world. He's helped giving them a voice and be like, you see how whack he really is? He doesn't even deserve minutes. Don't respect him. You got Ant out here saying best player in the world. I done clamped him up not once but twice. Bum ass. Like, people really don't respect him out here.
It wasn't Steve Kerr. People was feeling that about him.
No, but Steve Kerr gave a real voice to it.
He gave it life.
He gave it life, bro. He poured life into it.
Word.
Messing Adam Silver playing up. Messing up the whole script.
You know how mad I'd be? Like, that man's watch probably costs like $1 million. Like,
easily.
Ask me if I'm wearing a fake kid's watch, bro. I'd be so tight.
Listen. All I know is this. That was the weakest chip in a long time.
So you don't respect Luka? You don't respect your boy Luka?
I don't respect the Mavericks team. I don't respect
the Mavericks team. You think they chump?
Nah. I think it was a matchup thing with them. Like, I think it was a bad, but it's not about the finals. It's about the road to the finals. That was the biggest issue. I don't respect a Cavaliers team without Donovan Mitchell. Sorry. I don't respect a Pacers team without Tyrese Halliburton for most of the series or half of this. I don't respect that. No. That was easy. Why we so afraid to call it what it? That was easy.
See, you're not wrong about that. You're not
Tell me another team
I'm not going to
where the superstar. Tell me another team where the superstar could shoot 35% in multiple games and still win the game.
That's what happens when you construct a good team.
A super team
built. It's not a super team. It's just a good built team, bro.
There's no other team that could do that.
Get your GMs up.
No.
The Knicks might can do that this year. If
we can't. Oh my God. No, we can't. If Jalen Brunson doesn't play well, it's a wrap.
I don't know about that.
Come on.
Wait. Regular season or the playoffs? Regular season or the playoffs? And when we're talking not playing, are we talking rap for the season?
We're talking about doing what Jason Tatum did for most of this.
There's different layers of not playing well.
Jalen Brunson's never gonna do that though. He's not like that.
Wait. There's different layers to, like, he did not shoot well. I'll give you that, but he played well.
No,
he played very well.
All right, we're not
gonna sit here and say
he played all right. But
no, he played very well.
Listen, if you're truly the best player on the team, you shouldn't be able to shoot badly and still win the game multiple times. That should not be the case. Either Jaylen Brown is as good as Jason Tatum, or something's off, because that shouldn't be happening.
I'm not mad at Jaylen Brown being.
Speaking of Jason Tatum,
no, but a lot of people were saying Jason Tatum. It's his team. Jason Tatum is the best player. Blah blah. What did Anthony Edwards say? Best player in the league.
You said best player my ass. Best player my ass, bro. We locked them up.
Jason Tatum win the chip again. I'm sorry, that was too easy. Win it again.
And I think they will. I think they got enough. They got enough motivation this year, and their team they run in the back.
Motivation don't mean anything.
Unless
motivation plus the talent? Motivation plus the talent.
What if this is his first Steph year? Like, you know how year one Steph won, but they were like questioning if he was really that guy. What if this is his
and with 73?
He's got to go win 73.
That's what he's got to
go win 74. Actually, he's got to go win 74.
go get 73, man. 73 wins.
Go get 73. That's crazy.
Go get 73 wins. No, but he makes a good point. Like, you got to go out there and win the MVP now.
He does. I agree, and I think he will.
I don't think he will.
I
I think Jalen Brunson is probably
we're
going to
not.
get
No,
it.
no,
Let's
not the
really talk.
MVP.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson getting it. This is the Knicks year, man. Forget the Celtics.
Come on, man.
I think Luka's gonna win it, but we'll talk about it. That's a good topic for Saturday, perhaps. We'll continue this conversation Saturday
With Farrell.
See.
Hey, Farrell, you want to tap in one more time or no?
No, I don't think he's out. He's enjoying that game.
What's the score?
We need to go watch that game. Yeah, I was gonna say we need to be tapped in too.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Liberty, bring the chip
Shout out
home.
to Liberty, bring home the chip tonight.
Bring it home.
Sabrina,
Bring home the chip.
Brianna Stewart,
she's nice.
John Quell Jones. Come on, man.
Y'all think it's gonna be 3 games? Y'all think it's gonna be a sweep or no?
Now let's try to make it a sweep.
I don't think it's gonna be a sweep, but
I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Liberty. I think the Liberty right now are where the Aces were last year, in my opinion, when it comes to how the advantage over the opposing team.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's going to be a sweep, but I think it's going to be. They're going to hand them some good L's.
They're going to get a good beating.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Where say less.
New York City, first of many.
Yeah.
When they win, Fast Break might you catch Fast Break at the parade. I don't know. We won't see.
First is the Liberty.
That is the Knicks.
No, it's not. No. First is the Liberty. Then it's the Mets.
The Mets. It's the Mets. Let's go Mets.
That is the Mets. And then the Jets are disappointing me. I don't know.
The Jets they still have time. We still got time to turn around though.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't like how they fired their coach like that. You got me tight when you said that to me.
There's a lot of rumors going around about that, but yeah.
No, they actually did it.
No, I'm saying a lot of rumors as to why they fired him.
Oh,
I heard all kind of craziness.
He's a good coach. I liked him.
Yeah, he was. The problem was, I know this is a basketball podcast, but the problem was like the offense. He's the defensive coach, and the defense is doing good. They need to fire the I forgot his name, but the offensive coordinator.
I don't think so. I think the problem is Aaron Rodgers. He didn't go to training camp.
Yes.
So he had no chemistry.
That too.
So I think the chemistry as the season goes along will get better because he's basically using the season to get chemistry with the team, which is why I don't want them to. I don't like that they fired the coach. Give him a chance because he's a good coach. Man. But anyway, then it's the Knicks.
Then it's the Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
Come on, New York City, we're back.
Mets.
But this is a good.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of lit right now. The team.
I
know the energy's gonna be up. The energy's gonna be up in the city.
Energy's gonna be wildly up.
New York, we're back, man.
Man, if the Mets make the finals, bro, after Liberty win,
World Series,
my god, oh my god, World Series, my fault.
You know what's gonna be like? It's gonna be like Philadelphia not too long ago when the Phillies, and the Eagles won.
Yes,
it's gonna be like Philadelphia. Man.
No, shoot, even if the Yankees win, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'll give credit. I'm not gonna be happy, but I'll give credit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be happy either. But let's go Mets. But I'm not gonna lie, we kind of lit just to be around the city at the time. it'll be wild.
Yo, Yankees Mets World Series.
Oh my god. Nah.
Ooh.
If it's a Yankees Mets World Series, I'm sneaking in. I'm sneaking in. I don't care.
Nah, that's crazy.
I'm going to Queens and I'm getting into that baseball game no matter what.
You're not doing it in the Bronx?
Huh?
You're not doing it in the Bronx?
I might, but we'll see. I'm trying to be in Queens, baby. Let's go.
That's a fact. Shout out to Queens, man.
Shout out to Queens.
But anyway,
it's gonna be lit over there.
Anyway, family, it was real. It's been real.
Tune in on Saturday. Fast Breaks again.
That's a fact.
Thank you for watching us. We enjoy our time with you.
Yo.
Pharaoh, take us away.
This man's not even here, so I'm gonna take us out. That's great. Family, we'll be back on Saturday. We're gonna catch you and keep that energy up. More good content coming your way. Knicks are up. It's New York's rear. Let's get it. Fast Breaks. We out.
LeBron, Netflix, show me something. Just let me see
I said
something.
I'm tired of the family nonsense.
let me see Killer LeBron. I know he's in there. I know it.
Alan trying to see LeBron smack a brewery. Alan trying to see LeBron smack a brewery out your brewery, man.
That's a fact.
Or Darvin Ham. Something, bro.
Now he's been trying to smack us.
I want to see the footage of him going into the Lakers GM office telling him we gotta get rid of Ham. That's what I want to see. I want to see him conspiring against Ham.
Or grabbing the board from Darvin Ham in the timeout. Hold on.
Give me that
and drawing up a play.
I'm excited to watch that. I can't wait to watch that. It's gonna be fun. The whole Netflix series.
That's gonna be some real good quality content.
I can't wait to see the Minus Sabonis episode.
The what?
Yep. I can't wait to see the Minus Sabonis episode.
What we seen that for? What we got going on here?
I'm making a joke because he's the fifth guy in it. I don't know why.
Wait, is he really?
Yeah, I don't know why he's like no disrespect, but like why I'm trying to see. Anyway.
So De'Aaron Fox not on the team?
Huh?
De'Aaron Fox not on the team?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, why they pick him of all people? It seems mad random. But shout out to him though. He's a great player.
Yeah.
I'm just very confused as to why he was the fifth person out of all people in the NBA.
They better off choosing Malik Monk. He would have been more interested.
I'm saying, but anyway, who knows? We're gonna see.
We're gonna
all right,
find out.
FASTBREAKS, we out. Peace.
Come on. It's FASTBREAKS. Listen. We back with another one.
Fast breaks, yeah, we coming with the takes. Never early, never late, but we always push the pace, yeah. And we really study tape, y'all just view the highlights. Man, we really watching games, yeah. You just watch from the stands. We run 3-man weeks, Paul, Dre, and Allen, yeah. Way more than a fan. We got love for the game. We don't have to pretend. Got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. I'm the run the fast break, throw me the outlet. Yeah, we got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. Time to run the fast break,